Hi everybody, welcome. This is Spartica. So I'm on Bridge Base Online, which probably a lot of you play on, and we're going to do some practice games today, see if we can solve them. So let's go practice, Bridge Master. And I've done some of these before, but it's been a couple years, so I'm going to do them again. And I've done some of the level 4 expert ones, which were really, really hard. So I'm going to try some of the level 3 ones here. And let's see if we can do it. What have we got here? Okay, so the bidding, no interference. So every one of these is makeable, but only if you play exactly right. So let's see what we're going to do here. So I think my strategy is I'm going to play the ace of hearts, ace of clubs. I want to get to the king of clubs to throw off a heart. And then you can see that my spades are 7, 8, 9, ace, king, king. So they're all good trump. So let's start with that. Ace of clubs. Let's get rid of the heart if we can. So I don't want to take any trump out. And so the problem here is if I'm going to lead a diamond. If I play the ace, and it gets roughed, and the other thing is if something can go wrong, it will go wrong, right? So you got to be thinking that. And then he leads another spade. Then I've got only 2 spades left to rump 3 hearts. So the way to get around that is to let him win. And if West has 1, then the diamonds are going to break and I can ruff. But so they're 5, 5. So we're going to take spade out. So remember, those spades are good. 8 of spades. I can just ruff anything. My spades are all high. You can do this when your trump are all high. And we'll ruff anything here. Take out the last trump. There they go. Make sure. Oh, there's more. Yeah, okay. And ace of diamonds. Okay, so that one, that's not intuitive to let them win a diamond there. So let's go next deal and see what we can do. So we're in another slam. There's no bidding. And 6, no trump. So the problem is we've got all the spades, hearts, diamonds. It looks great, right? Is it possible to lose? Okay, I've got 6, 7, 8. So how can something go wrong here? It can go wrong if the diamond or the clubs are 5, 0, right? And so if the 5 to the jack 9 are behind me. So how can I protect against that? Well, we'll take the first trick. Get to the board with the heart. We've got lots of entries to the board. And let's lead the 8 of clubs and let it ride. And so if it wins, that means there's only 4 left and it's there. Oh, and the other thing, I think that everything you do, it reshifts the hand, right? So if I had played ace, king, queen of clubs, it would turn out there'd be 5 clubs to the east. And now that I've done that finesse, so I take my king, but now there's only 3 clubs out and I've got the ace, king, queen of clubs. So there we go. We'll get to the board with a heart. Play the king of clubs. Queen of clubs. There's no claim in this thing, so I got to play it out. All the clubs are good. Ace of spades. Okay, we're getting there. Queen of spades. King of spades. Okay, we did it. Nice. Let's go to the next deal. So these are all slam hands. So the bidding doesn't matter because the opponents are all past hands, right? So right away I've got 5 hearts, ace, king of spades, and diamond loser. So there's a couple ways to play this, right? I can concede a diamond and ruff a diamond, or I can try to set up the long club. But if the clubs I need 3 diamond throwaways, so yeah, so the problem is I don't need to just rough 1 diamond, I need to rough 2 diamonds. Which means I'm going to get over roughed, because even if they're 4-3, I'm on the 4th diamond when I'm trying to rough. Yeah, so here's a case where I have low hearts. So my only solution is to set up the clubs. So let's see how these. So it's, because I'm not going to rough that, and I'm going to Queen of Spades is going to be my entry. So what I'm relying on here is I've got 6-2 is 8. There's 5 out. I'm relying on a 3-4 club break, which is likely. But so let's do that. We're going to take trump out, and 1 more trump. So because I only have 1 entry here, if I play ace king in a rough and they're 4-1, I'm down. So what I can do is I can afford to concede 1. Yeah, there you go. So that's looking good, and I want to get to my hand. So let's see how the clubs are breaking here. Ace, king, so you can throw off a diamond. So there's 1 more club out, so we'll rough it. Get to the board with the spade and a club. Throw off a diamond. We've got our diamonds. Ace of diamonds. And we make it. Slam made. So if you go ace king of clubs rough, you've only got 1 spade to get to the board, rough another one. You set them up, but they're not good. You've got no way to get there. And so this is a case where you have, instead of having the 9-8-7, ace king queen jack 10, we've got the 2-3-4. So we got to do a different strategy. If I had the 9-8-7 here, I would just play ace and another diamond, rough, rough. So let's go to the next deal. 4 spades, no bidding to go on. 6 hearts, 2 clubs, diamonds. So looking pretty good. So what can go wrong? What can go wrong is I can lose control of the trump. So I'm going to trump this. If the trump are 4-1, say, every time I trump, I'm going to promote one of their trump. And there's no bidding on the deal. So I'm going to play a small spade just to get some spades out. Okay, and they're going to play a heart. Trump. Let's see how the spades are breaking. They're not breaking. So I've got 2 more spade losers. So this is not going to go well, I don't think. Might as well throw those off. There it goes. So I've unblocked that. Does he have another heart? Yeah. So I'm down. So we failed. So let's go try that again. Obviously, I think the strategy is, because I got all good cards, is to maybe to embrace roughing those hearts. Let's get to the club and rough another heart. I'm not really thinking this through. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get to the diamond and embrace roughing those hearts. So I'm getting all my little spades, and if he's roughing, that's okay. You could spade out, that's not working. So I think I just made another mistake. Yeah, because now he's going to take out my trump. Yeah, so that didn't work. So, well, let's try it again. maybe you guys are doing this faster than I am. So I'm thinking I can protect against one singleton spade. Okay, and then now I want to rough. And I want to do a diamond and a rough. I think I want to get there. No, I wanted to rough another heart before he took my trump out. So this is not going to work, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, this is, let's try it one more time. Redeal. I want to get club and a heart. So I want to get another one and a heart. This is going to work. No, it's not going to work. Okay, he's getting a trump. He's going to lead a heart. Okay, I'm getting another trump there. Okay, do you see a way through? I'm not getting it here. These things are I'm looking at all the hands here. I'm just, even this, it's hard to see it when you can see the hands. So ace of hearts, maybe I don't rough. No, so I'm always going to lose 3 spades, which means I cannot lose anything else. He's got 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. My hearts, my spades are really small. I guess I got to take trump out. Yeah, so it's, okay, I've got a different idea here. I've got a different idea. Only by looking at all the hands. So I'm going to trump this. I want to take trump out. And he's going to lead another heart. Yeah, still not quite, this is still not going to work. Okay, I've got to make him trump again. So he's going to trump here. Okay, what's he going to do? Leads a heart. Okay, the ace of spades. He still has a top trump. How do I get rid of the hearts? He's roughing the diamonds. And he's going to play the heart, which I'm down. Okay, I give up. I've tried 5 times. So, show solution. You guys in the comments, if you want, can tell me what an idiot I am for not being able to figure this out. So I rough 4 spades. Heart lead should be trump by south. Yes, I do that. South, only possible loser in the trump suit. Yep, I knew that. Same time, not avoid losing control of the hand. Yeah, that's a problem. Spades are 5-0. There's no chance. So I've got to play for 4-1. Okay. So I should cast the ace of spade. I tried that. Start playing diamonds and clubs. Hence we'll be able to draw 3 trump tricks, but they will not be able to draw all of South's trump. Fence rough's a minor suit winner. The hearts, he's playing diamonds and clubs. Okay, I thought that's what I tried. Let's try it one more time. Last time, I don't know if this is boring to watch, but here we go. So I'm trumping, play the ace of spades. That's good. So he's got 3 spades. So once he trumps in, he's shortened. So ace of diamonds. So I don't want to touch the thing. So go ahead, trump in. I'm trumping in. And I say, go ahead, trump in. Okay. So king of clubs. Okay, this was so easy. Why didn't I see this? There we go. So I feel pretty dumb. It wasn't that hard. I sort of had that idea, but the idea was to keep control of the trump here by making him always one shorter than me. So once I rough the first heart, we're the same length, and I've got to keep mine to be one longer than him. So yeah, I sort of knew that it had to be 4-1, played the ace of spades, but then never lead a heart. Okay, so let's go to the next deal. That one wasn't so good. Okay, so nobody's bidding, 4 hearts. We've got the problem of taking trump out, and we want to do a couple things. We want to, so we're going to lose ace, king of hearts, and ace of diamonds, which means the spade finesse has to work. And we might have to do it twice, which means we need these 2 clubs. So that means we can't, ideally we would lead to the queen of hearts and then get back and lead again to the jack of hearts. And the only way that doesn't work is if the king ace 10 is behind me. So if the king ace 10 is behind me, I cannot make it, right? So what I got to do is I'm going to play small. Maybe the queen will be promoted later on. And I'm going to play small. Okay, so I've just got to play for the hearts to be okay. And we're going to trump it. And because I need to get to the spade, I'm just going to play for the hearts to be 2-2. Yeah. See, the ace king 10 behind me. Let's see how I can beat. Oh, the ace was over there. Oh, okay. So again, we didn't make it. So let's go to redeal. So I guess play small. Diamond. So to make this, pretty much the spade has to be on side. Okay, so we know that. And looks like I have to play for either the ace to drop, not to get rough there. So here we go. We've got to play the queen of hearts, get to the club, do the spade finesse again. So what we learned from this is that with the queen jack 9 and 4 hearts playing out, rather than if I play the queen, I'm always kind of losing to the king 10. So it's better to play for either the king or ace singleton to drop, or them to be doubleton. So let's see what it says about that. So it has 2 more certain ace king hearts, so therefore the spade finesse has to be working, which means I need to do the spade finesse twice. So how to play the hearts for only 2 losers. Closed hand. So I should start with leading a low heart, not the king, queen, or jack. So if the trump split 2-2, it doesn't matter. This way I can guard against singleton, king, or ace. Okay, so we learned something there, I think. So let's go next deal. 6 spades. So you can see these are not as easy as they look, you know. So what have we got here? Oh, I like this hand. Yeah, so this is an easy hand. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so I can already see how to make this one. So we've got ace, queen of clubs, we're missing the king, and we're missing the queen of diamonds. So the king of clubs will be offside, probably, because that's the scenario. So all I have to do is take this trick, take out trump. So, trump are gone. Eliminate hearts. Eliminate the hearts. And now I just have to play ace of clubs. Don't worry about the king. Doesn't matter who has it. There's the king. But now he has to lead either a ruff and a sluff or lead a diamond through me, and I get a free finesse. So this is pretty straightforward one. We'll play it out because there's no claiming. And it's making me feel a little better now because those last 2 hands, I was having a difficult time making it. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, 1 club, 1 spade, 3 spades, pass, pass, pass. So right away we know where the points are. So let's take a look. 6, 7, 8. So 11 points, 8 points, that's 19 points. From the bidding, west, east is the opener, and west could not find a bid. So most of the hand, so we're in 3 spades. So we've got the spades. Yeah. So I think we want to have, we're going to lose 2 diamonds and 2 hearts, which means if we lead hearts ourselves with the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as our spot cards, we're going to lose 3 heart tricks, which we cannot do. So our strategy is going to be to eliminate clubs and diamonds and force him to lead the heart. Okay, and we have to worry about club ruff. Okay, so I think I've got this hand figured out. And I'm going to take a spade out, hoping they're 2-2. Okay, so now we're going to play the king of clubs, throw off a diamond. We'll play ruff one of those. Get back to the hand. Oh, didn't do this right. Yeah, okay, I didn't do it right. Left the club out. Okay, didn't quite do it as I wanted, but it's working out. Okay, so, or is it working now? And he's gonna play club. So that didn't work. So I had the right idea, but I was too worried about trump. So let's try this again. This is what I should have done. Club. I have to ruff one of these right away. Take a spade out, king of clubs, throw off the diamond, ruff that one, and now I've got the end play. So I knew what I wanted to do, I just didn't execute it. This is the hand I want to exit. So I exit with a diamond. He can take his ace, he can take his king, and then now what does he do? If he leads a club, he gives me a ruff, right? So here we go. And another heart. There we go. You can see I would not have made this if I led the hearts myself. And there we go. Made it. and I'm averaging about 50% here. So there we go. Next deal. 2 diamonds, weak, 3 no trump. Okay. And there he's got, oh, here's an interesting hand. So I've got to set up the diamonds and only 1 entry to my hand. So this is one where I take it. So it's how do you play the diamond suit? 6 to the king queen, opposite 2, and with only 1 entry, right? So I lead the 2, play the king, ace, play another one, queen, and another one. I've got the club in, but that's not the way to play this. So I want to play 2 of diamonds and a small diamond. And I don't want to get rid of my club king. So now I want to play another diamond. And they break. And I've got king of clubs, king of diamonds, and you can see with the ace jack of diamonds behind me, right? If I played the diamond, he would win the king, or he could hold up 1 actually. Yeah, he just holds up 1. Yeah, if I played the king, he would have played small, and there goes my hand. You think, oh, that would have worked, but no, not if he plays correctly. Diamond, king, small. Back to my hand, diamond, queen, ace. And now the jack's out, and I've only got 1 entry. So that would not work. So let's just play the hand out. We're going to make over tricks, but once we get to our number, it will stop. I think. There we go. 3 no trump. Okay, so that one I liked. Next deal. 6 spades. Okay. So we have the ability to finesse spades either way and diamonds either way. Okay, so this is an interesting hand. So I think it's kind of a similar one to the one before, right? So rather than finesse spade either way, let's just play ace king of spades, run out my clubs and hearts, and then throw them in with the spade. So this is assuming the spades are 3-2, and throw them in with a spade, and then all he's got left is my king jack 10, ace 9, 8. So let's try that. So let's play spade. Hopefully he's got 1. Okay, so now it's just a case of elimination. Ace of clubs, king of clubs, queen of clubs, jack of clubs, right? And then we throw him in with a spade. Doesn't matter who has it. He's gonna lead a diamond. There's the queen. It's all over. Okay, I like that one too. So I'm getting within my level of competency here for these hands. Okay, how are we doing here? What are we on? What hand are we on? And we'll go next deal. I'm not sure. A9. Okay, we'll do up to A10 here. Here we go. 6 spades. Just take a look at the bidding. Nobody was bidding. So queen of diamonds. And okay, so we have ace king of diamonds. We've got everything. So the secret is to only lose 1 spade. So there is a safety play where you can guarantee 1 spade loser with this holding ace king jack 9 8. So what if the queen 10 are behind me? What if there's 4 to the queen 10 behind me? How do I guard against that? If I just play the ace, it's all over. So don't want to play the ace. So we'll play the ace of diamonds, well, of course, and bring in the suit for 1 loser. So here's how we do it. We play the 2 of spades, the king, and now we lead the 9 of spades, and if it's covered, we cover it, and then there's only 1 loser. And so, and if it's not covered, we let it ride. And so he wins the 10, but now the top spade is going to drop, right? Play the ace, 8, queen, and it's all over. We can claim. Well, except we can't claim with his hand, so we'll have to play it out. That's a good sort of safety play to know when you're in a team game and you absolutely have to make your contract. You're in 6 spades. It's going to be 1,400 versus minus 100. Huge swing. So there's a safety play for you. And it's guaranteed one loser, where you might be able to make 7, for example, if the spade finesse works, right? Ace, jack, making 7. So a match point might not be the thing to do, but in a team game where you absolutely have to make your contract, there you go. So we had some ones that I was okay at, and this one I don't know why I couldn't get it, but had to look at the solutions here, and a couple other ones took 2 tries, but there you go. Have you tried these? They're I think they're good practice and kind of fun, or maybe frustrating too. And I'm just at level 3. I did a couple videos at level 4, and they were really hard. I got some of them, some I had to look. So check those out if you can find them. But there you go. Try them out yourself and have a great day. Cheers.